What's going on, guys? We have got a full house already in here. I'm going to say hi to people. It looks like people are here early. I'm going to scroll up. Starting with no technical difficulties. How is that even possible? Floss is the first one in the house. Good to see you. I'll be back later. Had a feeling that the one from yesterday would fall off. I had a feeling that the one from yesterday would fall. Yeah. Oh, the comments. Oh, yeah. Who had a heart attack when they saw my thumbnail go up yesterday? I made all 4 of them for the whole month. Adventures of Traveling Mike. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're doing well. Showing support for both channels. Nice. Susan is in the house from Farmington. Good to see you, friend. You're the only one waiting that has commented. Wondering Meemaw. Sandy Woolard. Hello, everyone. Good to see you, Sandy. Patty Augustine is in the house. And I mean, in the house. Her and her cousin Teresa have actually been here for a couple of days. They may or may not have been put to work in the shop. And Debbie Kanan is up here, and I'm going to make her get on camera here in just a minute. She doesn't know it yet. So we're going to keep that quiet until she gets in the room. And then it's too late to back up. Let's see here. Terry is in the house. Oh, darn, 20 more minutes. You're early. Good to see you from North Carolina. Same here. Was nice and cool. Not going to be 90s. I'm telling you guys, after the couple of weeks that Sean and I endured in the 100+ degree weather, it has been gorgeous the last couple of, honestly, like the last week. So super, super good. You got to say hi. She's coming. Hi. Debbie K in the house. I mean, in the house. We is that okay for you? Awesome. You can move it wherever you want. You can move it in front of the camera if you want. Yeah, I'll be up here. She said no, thank you. Hello, I'm number 2. Does that mean I'm a that's a good one. Let's see here. I'm scrolling. Gracie is in the house. I'm going to scroll past this first little bit. Everybody's in here chit-chatting. There is no rhyme or reason to the crowns. If you're trying to figure them out, there are no rhyme or reason. You guys are all number 1 in my book. I was in someone's live stream the other day, and the very first comment I made, and there was a whole lot of comments before me, I was number 2. I made 1 comment and I was number 2. So if you're in here and you can't figure out how to be number 1, you are already number 1. That's why. Guys, I'm not even going to make it through this live stream. What is that? Is that a big chunk of gray hair? I feel like I even got pizza crust in my hair, or that is horrible. I would have gone to the hotel with AC. Yeah. I would. T is in the house. Good to see you, T. Pat, Wondering Me, Ma. Good to see you, friend. All right, I'm scrolling. Van Life with Dale and Bailey. Good to see you guys. Dale, I've got a question for you. How is your Starlink Mini magnet mount doing for you? Are you liking it, or did you lose your Starlink? Let me know in the chat. Floss saying hey and spelt it right. Showing me up. I've been saying her name wrong forever. My poor friend. Look at the early birds. Nancy Bear in the house. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Thank you. Deborah Miller from New York is in the house. Good to see you, Deborah. Hanging out in New York. I hope you make your way back through. Hi, everyone from here in hazy, crazy Massachusetts. Good to see you, Rockandale. Now, are you sure you don't need to leave and go to a music concert? Because we understand. We're going to make her play when she's here, though. We're going to make her grab that instrument and rock and roll. Surfing Dodo is in the house. We were just talking about you, Kathy. And the discount that you could or could not get at Midwest Fan Builders if you buy a Ford Transit. I haven't fished in a couple of decades. Blasphemy. We're going to the Smoky Mountains in 2 days, And I may or may not be packing my fishing pole. The trout are biting, or so I'm told. Dana is in the house saying good evening. Good to see you, Dana. Thanks for coming in. Johnny is in the house. Jan is in the house, wondering what everyone uses for heat. I have a Wave 3 and not the biggest fan of it. Thinking about a diesel heater, any brand that is good, but won't break the bank. The Chinese heaters are fine. I know I've got several clients that have them. I'm going to tell you, there is a smell, a diesel odor. The caps have a pinhole in them. I've got several people out there. It was not my idea, but they cover it up with a paper towel, a little Ziploc baggie, so it still ventilates, but it doesn't smell real strong. Jane did that to hers, and it worked fine. And a friend of mine has done it for years. She's up in Alaska, and I know she's probably using her heater, and she does it, and I think it was a brilliant fix. So the Chinese heaters, you just have to think about it. You know, if you think you get what you pay for, but once you install a Chinese diesel heater, say the parts on the mechanism is cheap, all the hardware that's installed underneath the van is honestly the hard part, like understanding how everything goes. So if you unscrew it, lift it up, just take the pipes off, you can switch it out on your own. And that is what Georgia did. She rented my shop one day after the meetup last year, came over here and changed out her own diesel heater, no problem whatsoever. So those are probably the most budget friendly. The fuel tank does have to have a place to go. It does have to go like in your van. So something to think about. I have been installing the Velvet heater for quite some time now. The Transit accessory port really does not like it. You really need to put the standpipe in to get it to work on the Transit. The ProMaster has no problems whatsoever. I've got many of them out there, no problems at all. Bobby is in the house. Good to see you, Bobby. Rusty saying hola. Annette Fantis is in the house. How's that dog doing? Did she get a pup cup? Milo and Otis is in the house. And I think Lynn may or may not have got a TV in her van, inspired by Midwest Van Builders' new remodel build. She did reach out to me. What TV do you have? I'm like, I got a computer monitor, 1 pound. Mary is in the house. Good to see you, Mary. Gary is in the house. Mary and Gary showing up at the same time. What? Somebody hit me. No. I'm going to tell you guys a story, though, in a minute. Ray is in the house saying good evening. Thanks for coming in, Ray. That's a new name. Thanks for coming in. Deborah Sawyer is in the house. Good to see you, Deborah. All right, guys, I got to get through these hellos. Linda is in the house. Teresa is in the house. Fun to be on site. Teresa is in the house. Oh, man. I'm in the fishing capital of the East. Fishing capital of the East, New York. I don't think so. I would have to say Florida. Maybe even Maine. Might be New York. Might be New York. Are you in the Adirondacks? Any advice on full panels for ProMaster rear doors? I make them out of 1/4-inch birch. Make yourself a pattern out of paper. Make them out of 1/4-inch birch. Insulate the door. Insulate the top header. The bottom mechanism, insulate that as well. Put some kill mat in there. 1/4-inch birch. Do a nice sand on the edges. When you hang them, close your doors. Make sure that gap is the same. Because if you hang one and the other one's just a hair further over, it's noticeable like you wouldn't believe. So follow that line. Give yourself about a 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch. Follow that. That's going to be the most noticeable. Do not make it so big that when you close the door, that your weather stripping hits it. If your weather stripping hits it, you're going to have water problems. So bring it right below that weather stripping all the way down. On that interior aspect of the door, when they're open, where the hinge is at, It's very, very hard to get screws into that side at the bottom. So you may want a marine adhesive the bottom, put screws around the rest. Send me a message or hit replay, watch it again, take notes. That was a lot of info in 30 seconds. Mo Bang for your bucks is in the house. He is doing review after review after review. People are sending him all kinds of stuff. If they send you donuts, buddy, I want to call. I want to help you with that review. Oh, man. It's doing great. Don't even think about it. That's what I want to hear. That is what I want to hear. That is that magnetic mini mount. And I've got a client that wants that and wants a recommendation. And I trust Dale. Had a gig last Friday. We'll be playing the weekend before I head up to the meetup, so she'll be all warmed up. There you go. I'm looking for a great tank. They say they're out of stock, 22-gallon version. Now, here's my question, guys. And I'm telling you, you do you. I need another sign. You do you. But why do you want 20 gallons of gray water underneath your van? Get a 10-gallon and dump it. If you're using 20 gallons, like every 3 days, you're using way too much water. You are way too clean. You do not need to be that clean in van life. 10 gallons, drain it when you're on the road. Put that switch right by the driver's door. Go into a car wash and drain it. I don't put hardly anything in my gray tank. Nature loves my water. Hey there, smash that thumbs up. Jackie is in the house. Good to see you. The road crossing the Smokies is temporarily closed because of erosion. Not sure if it has been reopened. There are many entries into the Smokies. I feel like somebody want to, yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. My van can go over it. I love my diesel heater. Bobby has an ambulance. She has a diesel heater in there. It was replaced before she got it. And I know she's had her ambulance for several years. I'm going to say 3 at least. And her fuel, because she has an ambulance, is on the outside of the van. That lucky duck. Puppy is still biting. Boo. Boo. Van, yes, you can. That's a good channel name. It's going to be, if you're a content creator, it's going to be hard for people to find your channel because of the hyphens. Are those hyphens? Dashes. It'll be hard to find your channel. Ask me how I know. I never had dashes, but I know a channel that did, and it took forever to find their channel every time. The t-shirts we ordered, do we pick them up at a meetup? At the meetup. We will hand them out. Bite the puppy back. That might work. I love my 12-volt TV, has an antenna and gets a little of channels. I have a Roku hooked up to mine, and it was like $30. It was cheap. And, yep, I love it. Celeste is in the house. Good to see you, Celeste. Tell Rudy we said hi. Brother Paul says hi. Good to see you, Brother Paul. Is he in the chat? We had a visitor the other day, yesterday. Paul came to see us, stopped in. Paul is Bernadette's brother. It's for a shower. You know what I would do? If I put another shower in my van and you're going to go to a gray tank, you better not take a 22-gallon shower either. You're never going to have water. Go out into the wilderness and take a wilderness shower, and on your setup, take your shower drain through, have a valve that it can go out into nature and feed the cactuses or into a gray tank. 20 gallons is a lot for a gray tank still. It's still a lot. Well, no more review videos. I'll be busy building a conversion van. Oh, my goodness. Are you starting another rebuild, or are you helping someone? Van life with Dale and Bailey, Navy showers. Navy showers. Somebody tell me what a Navy shower is. Who knows what a Navy shower is? Not an Army shower, not an Air Force shower, a Navy shower. Turn it on, wet yourself down, turn it off. Soap. Rinse. You don't have to have the water going 24/7. Hi, Johnny met a van lifer who wants to meet you. I told her you were real. You are just like you appear in your vlogs. Not all the time. Sometimes I have electrical pliers stuck on my hand and I'm screaming like a crazy woman. Yeah, we're going to tell that story in a minute. Marianne is in the house. Good to see you. I must have missed the t-shirt orders. Is it too late? It's not too late. It's in the Facebook group. I should have sent you a link. I thought you joined. They are tie-dye. All you got to do is send me $20 and a size. And I ordered like 69 of them. I made 69. I might have made 73 and 3 sweatshirts. Soap, rinse, get out. That's right. Soap, rinse off and get out. That is dead on. How's your hand wound? Oh, man, guys. Like literally, I'm going crazy here. But my pinky was stuck in a pair of wire strippers. And do not ask me how it happened because it was the craziest thing. Evidently, I took my eyes off for about 2 seconds and it was boom on there. And I just sat there and watched the color leave my hand. We're going to try not to get Debbie passed out in here. But it just like was going numb. And we couldn't get it out. Sean wasn't home. I was trying to get these guys to take the nut off the back of them. The nut, once Sean got back, we got that off. It would not come out. The only way you can get it out is to squeeze them all the way tight, and then it releases. I tried to stick a small wire in there. It was not enough. Then the next wire we grabbed was too much. And by then the pain was so bad, I couldn't think of anything else. And finally, Sean got the nut off. I put the channel locks in there and just squeezed it. And I didn't pull my finger out fast enough, so it got stuck again. And then the second time I got it, it was not fun. It was not fun. This is all like asleep. It's like tingly asleep, but they put medicine oil on it and you can't even see it. No wound at all. No, I don't even have anything to cry about. Nothing to cry about. But I will tell you on a scale of 0 to 10, when it happened, it was an 8.5. When it happened, I was like, oh. And I didn't get none of it on video. None of the three other people here, nobody videoed it for me. Oh yeah, I pinched that nerve for sure. When we took these off, that was like, I was like, thank goodness, because that's probably why I was able to squeeze them, because it hurt immediately, and it might have been just like a adrenaline thing. My fingers are caught, it must hurt. But you know it's a nerve thing, because this one right here feels the same way as this one. So, but it's getting better. It'll get better. I'm going to have to go to Smokies for a couple of days because I can't work. Be glad it wasn't on video. I wanted it on video. I could have dangled them things from my hand. And look at that. Look at that. New. I don't know who's beating me up here. Yeah, that would have been good on video.
Well, she was talking about your stab wound that you had.
Oh, I stabbed my hand. Where's that at?
That was before.
No, I stabbed myself. Where's that at?
She was asking about.
Did it heal?
It must have.
I don't even know where I stabbed myself at. Was it here? I think it was here. That's how fast I heal.
You had Patty's medicine. That's why.
I think it was here. That's how fast I heal, right there. I stabbed myself with a driver bit. I'm telling you what. And I almost fell out of the van last night. I just need a vacation. And I don't know what this is from, but I think a bruise is coming too. I must have hit myself pretty good. Boy, you are really getting beat up. I am getting beat up. I need hazardous pay. I need hazardous pay. So that is that story. It was not on video, but these 2 fingers will, on Brownie honor, it happened. Oh, what is that? That's another injury. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. Oh, well, you definitely need a day off. I do need a day off. Looks like a tick. It isn't a tick. It does look like a tick. It is not a tick, though. It's something else. I can verify that it happened. It happened. So, guys, the Ford Transit midroof is gone. Terry, who has been here for 6 weeks, is gone. And we basically got it done. Like I said, you may have to go on the road and come back for water. We got it done. We got it done. No leaks. No, the countertop looks good. Blah, it's good. Pantry looks good. Full. It's full. Next time the crimpers have a spring-loaded gear, can you release the? We tried. We tried turning it. We tried everything. My crimps, my PEX crimps for plumbing, it has a release. I'm telling you, we couldn't find it anywhere. It was terrible. It was not fun. I might have been getting a little testy. I was a little testy. Stop! It's attached to my finger now. Do you have time for a consultation this week? I need to start ordering stuff. Absolutely. Absolutely. I got your email. feel like I just got it this morning though, but yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. These were the wire strippers. Yeah, there were wire strippers. I was putting solar panels. We've got a van out here and we're just doing an air conditioner, a fan, a roof rack, solar. We put some furring strips in the floor. I'm hooking up a battery and a bed platform. And it was that job. So Sean and I this afternoon put a hitch on the front of his Transit so that he can haul his e-bike. And it was not only fun, it was a little challenging, but it really turned out nice. It really turned out nice. So tomorrow, we're waiting for 2 more windows to arrive. So tomorrow morning, we'll be working on my van because we put the air conditioner up there and we did not put the solar back on. So we will be putting the solar on my van tomorrow, back on my van tomorrow. And I'm going to move my gray tank a little bit. Katie Trout saying hello from Arizona. Anybody with the name Trout in their name, it's got to be amazing. I just hope your last name's not Bluegill. I'd be interested in a video on the hitch. Oh, I would be too. It was too much work. It'd be a 4-hour video. It would be a 4-hour video. Here's your consultation for free. If you want a hitch on the front of your van, hire Midwest Van Builders because it is a job and a half. We may or may not have been trying to use my UTV to yank the dang bumper off.
You sure you want to do more?
Where there's a will, there's a way. Well, now we know it. We know some tricks now. The tricks are for sale. I take Venmo, PayPal, and cash. No. Smoky Mountains, US 441, New Gap Road is currently closed from Sugarlands to Newfound Gap as of 8/3. Well, that stinks because that's the road to Klingman's Dome.
Oh.
Yep. Newfound Gap is on Klingman's Dome Road.
But
somebody Google 441. It's on Klingman's Dome Road.
But KYD went there. Fairly recent.
When did it happen? They're acting like it happened at 5 p.m. tonight. Did it happen at 5 tonight? I'm kidding. Erosion. Oh my goodness. Somebody's got to fact check this. We are taking Debbie up to Klingman's Dome. I'm gonna rent a horse. Oh. No, there are some, but I think Newfound Gap Road, that's Klingman's Dome Road, and Newfound Gap is about halfway up, maybe a little bit further than halfway. That is actually one of the Appalachian Trail gaps. So that all the way up to Kleeman's Dome, I don't know if there's another road. Somebody has to get me this information. Oh, Veronica's in the house. Good to see you, Veronica. Just wait a week, finish my van, and I'll meet you in the Smokies. Oh, I know, right? If your windows would come. Next weekend, I cannot go. My very, very best friend has a 50th birthday, and it's Saturday night. And I may even take my band. We're going to be celebrating in Missouri, in up by my home. So I may have to sleep in Debbie's driveway. I'll be sleeping like this. I'll be up against the back door. On the 3rd, August 3rd, 2025, erosion.
Yeah, I see that.
See, just Google, can you access Kleeman's Dome right now?
You want to do that? Oh, you're still watching.
National Park Service webpage. Is there some fires in the Smokies? Oh my goodness, guys. I'm taking a vacation. You're jinxing it. Is there fires in the Smokies? Who remembers the fires not real long ago in the Smokies? Like several years ago, they had a lot get burned. A lot. Wow. You guys are just a bundle of good news tonight. Not. Oh, man.
It says, yes, Kleeman's Dome, also known as Kuwohi, is open, but access to the road leading to the observation tower is seasonal.
Oh, that's okay, because we're in season right now.
Right.
So supposedly the road to Kleeman's Dome is open. So maybe there's, because when you get up there, you're like technically in North Carolina. So maybe there's another road that we can access. So we may just take a helicopter and let them drop us down. And then we could just ask about fires in the Smokies. No reported spot. Thank you. Guys, stop spreading false media. I'm kidding. Dottie is in the house. Good to see you, Dottie. Sounds like fun. It should be fun. I did not say hi to Frog Hair Fine, which is the biggest tongue twister for me. Frog Hair Fine, because I want to say Frog Fine Fair. Frog Fine. I'm just going to say hi, Froggy. Oh, man. Paula's in the house. Good to see you, Paula. All right, guys. We're almost about halfway through the show. I want to have a big thank you and shout out to my Patreon members and my channel members. Thank you for all the little extra support that you guys give to the channel. It means a lot to me, and it goes to a lot of the things that we do here on the channel. Bobby said, see you, everyone. Have a good night. See you at the meetup. It's past Bobby's bedtime. She gets up like at 3 a.m. Ribbit? What is that?
That was for Frog Hair Fine.
Oh, Frog Hair Fine, color Ribbit. I'm not going to do that.
No.
The road is open on the North Carolina side between Cherokee and Newfound Gap. That's what we wanted to hear, because I'll drive an extra, what is that? I will walk 5,000 miles. I'm going to stop. Van, yes, you can, is a new member. Thank you so much. You probably don't know this, but I do this when things like that happen. See you, Len. Have a good night. Enjoy your movie. I hope you watch a movie every single night. I love my bedtime movies these days. What else is going on? That is such a good news. I want you to see I want Debbie to get to see Klingman's Dome. I want her to see Klingman's Dome. Patty too. This your first time ever there?
To Klingman's Dome.
Okay.
I've been to the Smokies.
Have you been to Cade? Who's been to Cade's Cove?
I don't know if I have.
Cade's Cove, Klingman Dome, Laurel Falls has a paved trail now. You can go further up to like a fire tower, but there is a blacktop trail up to Laurel Falls. Laurel Falls is where I saw my first baby bear cub. And I am telling you, there was a park ranger there and allowing everyone to see this cub, but keeping us at a safe distance. And the safe distance, honestly, was closer than what I would have thought. And so I had amazing, amazing photos of this little cub. And so Laurel Falls, we got to see Laurel Falls. And I'm going to try and talk Patty and Teresa into taking Grotto Falls a hike to Grotto Falls, which me and Debbie will we will wish them well on. But it's not a long hike. But it's a you're kind of like rock hopping, like, you know.
I like those kind of hikes.
Yep. Where's Laurel Falls? It's in the Smoky Mountains. And I'm not sure if it's off of Klingman's Dome Road. Now, Alum Cave is a real good hike too, but it is a harder hike. If you want to hike in the fall or in the spring where you are going to see a bear, I would do Alum Cave. When you get to the top, there truly are like caves. Pretty cool. Alum Cave will take you to Mount LeConte. And Mount LeConte is it's a resort in the Smokies that it takes years of waiting to get to do that hike, but you hike up there with all your gear, and it's a little lodge, and people up there play the guitar. They've got campfire. There's food up there, and you hike down the next day. Now, the llamas haul gear up there, and it's a super cool hike. I went up Alum Cave and down Rainbow Falls. Rainbow Falls would be a good hike for those two to do, but it is kind of a most of the day hike. So I think we're going to do some more like driving and see if we can see bears and all that good stuff. Cades Cove saw bears, and people who particularly go up to the bears to take a picture. When there are bears, the roads get backed up in Cades Cove. We're probably going to take my van, and we'll all be in my van. 2 brave people will not be seatbelted. No, it'll be fine. And but there's a lot of walnut trees in the area, and the bear like the walnuts. So very frequent that you will see bear in Cades Cove. And there's another a road that you can drive. It's not Cades Cove. They have a lot of bear sighting as well. I've seen multiple bears there, and we'll probably take that one as well. So a couple good restaurants we'll go to. We may or may not pick up moonshine for the meetup. Apple pie moonshine. I can get it here in Missouri. I don't have to go to Smoky. There's just something about going to the Smokies in that moonshine place. I can't do it. There is no way I would hike anywhere that there are bears. They really, really, really don't want to see you. So if you leave them alone, they're going to leave you alone. I have hiked a lot of the Appalachian Trail, the entire state of Georgia, most of the state of North Carolina, and they don't want to see you. They don't want to see you. They don't want to smell you. If you go hiking, put a bell on your pack. You're not going to see one.
Grizzly bears, right?
They're not grizzly.
They're not. No,
they're not grizzly bear. They're
no.
black bear.
They're black
no,
bears, right.
You're not going to see a grizzly. They're all black bear. As soon as I say that, a grizzly is going to migrate from Montana to the Smoky Mountains to prove me wrong. Yeah. So no, we're excited. We're honestly just excited to do some cooking and some traveling and some. We got some two-way radios coming for me and Debbie. We're gonna caravan. Do you have a video on your electrical setup? I do. Multiple. Yep, I've got multiple videos. Let me think about it, T, and I will see what I can do about sending a link or something. But if you go to my channel and you type in Blue Eddie, you're gonna find it. How have you heard from Lenny? I have. Lenny is doing well, and well, yeah, and yeah, she's a strong girl. She's specifically, yeah, she's doing good. She's doing good. She's gonna be up north for a while. I don't know if she'll make it to my meetup. Hopefully she will. I'm holding a Ozzy. Is it Ozzy Osbourne? Did he just die?
Yeah.
Package of hers, ransom. I don't have an address. I'd send it. No. Black bears will stay away as long as you are not messing with their babies. Not only that, guys, but if you're in the Smokies and say you're on that Gatlinburg, the main drive, and you're at a hotel, a lodge, a whatever, a restaurant, and you see a bear come into town. And when bear come into town, that's a problem because people think it's fun to feed them. They think it's fun to get up close and give them food so they can get fantastic footage. A fed bear is a dead bear. Do not go near a bear in town. Don't ring your bell. Just back away because they are likely not like wilderness bear. We saw a bear this weekend. So cool. Make her come get it at the meetup. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I actually have a couple of things for her. So she'll be down here again. I just hope she's, good for the meetup. Guys, if you are not aware of what we're talking about, if you're new to the channel, I have a meetup every single year for the last 4 years. In September, it is Johnny's Journey meetup, and you can sign up. We've got all the electric sites are gone, but you can park in the grass, and it's a fun time. September 19th, 20th, 21st. It's $60. If you want a tie-dye, homemade tie-dye by Sean or I, $20. And come. We have a s'more platter on Saturday night. Patreons get an extra day for Sunday. It is too late to sign up for Patreon to get an extra day. But because we have to because a lot of people will sign up for Patreon the week ahead so that they get to stay that extra day, and that is not how it works. Just so you know. How can I get a shirt from your meetup? What do they look like? Hand me that. Hand me the green one. Hand me the green one because I'm not happy with the pink one. So I tie-dyed this. That is my tie-dye sweatshirt, and it will have Midwest Fan Builders on the back of it. But it's the colors are better in person. Give me that one. I'll show you. I made Debbie one, and it touched my green one and ruined it. It ruined it. But the t-shirts turned out phenomenal. Patty, you can hand me a t-shirt if you want from the bathroom closet. Go into the bathroom on the left. You can just grab one or two. And so Sean and I made these especially for you guys. You just have to send me an email if you want one, what size you want. I will tell you, I am probably running low on 2X. I have a bunch of large and extra large and some mediums. And I don't think I made any small. I made some toddler ones by mistake. There's a good one. Here's another one. How about that for some wild colors? Boom! How cool is that? Homemade by Johnny and Sean. And we have got like ones that are mostly pink, like, ones that are green and blue. It's either like in the pink, purple, red, orange family, the yellow, green family, or the purple, blue family. So they really turned out nice. They were really fun to do. And I will tell you, it was a ton of work. 2 days 2 8-hour days making them. My daughter sent them home. The t-shirts are $20. I got your money, Cindy. My daughter took them home and had to wash them all twice. And she had to iron them so that my lady can put the logo on them, which I will also get charged for. So I'm probably selling $25 shirts for $20, and it's perfect. It's perfect. They were so much fun. That is what I love to do. The homemade ones will be 10 times better than the regular ones. If you're not coming to the meetup and you would like one, you can still get one. Again, blue. Folk of the Forest, I made you a special one. When I made it, I thought this would be perfect. I was doing this. I had the colors. I said, this one's going to be Helen's. And my daughter, I think, is going to take it. But which will be good if you want blue. That's hippie look I am looking for. Oh, you ought to see the logo that's going on the back. The logo that's going to be on the back of the shirt this year, not the front, by popular demand, Gracie Wall. It's going to be on the back. The logo is, Sean made it, and it's pretty cool. It's very hippie-like. It is very, I'm 50, late 50s, early 60s look. How about a green one? I've got one perfect for you too. I've got a bunch of them. They turned out so cool. Got some that actually turned out red, white, and blue. So if you want to get a t-shirt, but you're like, well, when will I ever wear it again? We've got several of them that would be perfect for 4th of July. By Visioneer, your opinion of the van campers like Thor on Camping World, please. I'm leaning toward a transit, but those are all ready to go. Oh man, that is a loaded question. I have friends out there with vans that were built out by companies. I have had 2 Thors here, and neither one of them were happy. I will say that. Both of them were Harvest hosts, and they had me looking at their van to see if I could figure out a solution to a problem. Now, with that being said, they are already built out. They are slick looking. They're, but I just feel like I'm a custom builder, and we we put like 3 screws when you only need 1. I just worry about some of those RVs out there. You always see that laminate peeling, the plastic trim around the laminate countertops. You see that peeling. 30 and a Wake Up had a Travado, and I don't know how many times he had to take it to Ohio for warranty work, and it was like they fixed it the same way it was. And so I like custom builds. They are a lot cheaper. What is that? Is that purple? Is that a new one? Oh, that's it. So I don't know. If you're looking for, I actually have a client that's coming at the end of September, and they have a not a Revel. What's the S one? Oh my goodness. What's the S one? Starts with an S.
Sprinter.
What?
Sprinter.
No, it's a Sprinter. It's a Sprinter. Maybe it's a B. I don't remember. Maybe it's a real. Anyway, they're having me work on their brand new van and do some work on it because, they're not as strong as what they. What is the one van starts in S?
Sprinter is the big one.
No, I'm not talking about the branded van. I'm talking about like Revel. It starts in an S. Oh, I can't even think about it now. Solus. Thank you, Surfing Dodo, for the win. They've got a Solus, and there's like things in it that just don't work. It's just not, So I 100% get that you want to get one and get on the road. I 100% get that. So just be aware. Look everything over. I had a client here that it had an air conditioner, and it was like she couldn't even hardly get it to work. It was brand new. But I think I'm just trying to avoid getting an empty box. Sounds like I'm getting more bang for my buck with the transit. 100%. If I was anyone, I would. The sprinters are so expensive. They're hard to find somebody to work on. I would get a transit or a Ram and make it exactly like you think you want it. I would get it and I would live in it for a little while, take some trips out in it, 3 or 4 trips even, a year worth of trips. Live in it, see what you like, and do a little bit at a time, or bring it to us and we'll do it for you. Doing your own custom van builds are more personal, and they are right. They are right and will last a long, long time because we go heavy with screws and glue. Any best year models for the Transit? You know what? Honestly, on any van, the one that I would stay away from is a 2015 to a 2018 Ram ProMaster, because that was the transmission thing. And I would, if I was like, hey, don't buy this van, a Ram 15, 16, 17, or 18. Other than that, I haven't had any that have had issues. The Transit Trail had some issues. They don't make it anymore. It was short-lived. Elizabeth says, like me, we may or may not have Elizabeth's van in our shop. We may or may not have had her air conditioner on for an extended period of time yesterday while we were putting Thinsulate up. Your air conditioner works good. No leaks. Whoops, 2015. You're good. How many miles you got on yours? You're good. You know what, honestly, and sometimes I think it's a matter of how well is your van taken care of? Because I've got a 2019. I take pretty good care of my van as long as I get tires when I need them and not when they're like shredding apart on the highway. But Rusty Roads with Norm. That's a cool name too. Several cool names in tonight. Hello, how is it going? We are having a good time. Oh, Annette, I think you're good. I think you're good. Hey, Johnny and everyone, the Wonky Compass. Good to see you, Crystal. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, good to see you. You're the best. Thanks so much. I hope I just saved you $230,000. Yeah, this is what I tell people, and I have a video out there. I put it out in January or February of this year, and it's like, you know, what you should know before you buy a van. And I list a whole bunch of stuff in there, and I've had some people like, man, I wish I would have seen this video ahead of time. There's a lady in the chat on Tuesday night has a hole in her roof because when she bought her van, she didn't climb up there. How's she going to climb up there? She's at a dealership without a ladder. And there's a big gouge in her roof. So get on top of the van, get under the van. There's a video out there, and it's actually pretty informative. That's the way we like to do it here, give you more information than you'll ever need, try and confuse you. It's a good video. I know that's right. 20 years of payments. That's right. Because you know they'll do that now. 15, 20 years of payments because it's an RV. And then do the amateurization on that. Whoo. I tell you, get a van, bring it here. We'll put a fan in it. We'll put some windows in it for you. We'll give you some advice and go take some trips. Take some trips. Have some fun in it. Bring it back to us. You will be glad you did. You will be glad you did. Unless you already have a van. Debbie's got a van. Tracy's got an SUV. Patty's got a van. They know what they like. They know what's working for them. If they came to me and says, I want this, and this, I'm going to know they know because they've been taking trips in their van to the Smoky Mountains. And yeah. Otherwise, I took a trip up to Minnesota and it was like, you know what? This works, this doesn't work. And look at me, 4 years later, a complete remodel. And I love it. Don't know if I'll remodel ever again. I love it. Wow, if that were million, you could build a ballroom. Wow, if that.
I think you're talking about the cost of the.
Oh, 20 years of payments?
Yeah, the cost of the van. Or
Right. They're expensive. The vans are expensive, guys. You just have to admit it. They're expensive. And honestly, if you can find a build that's, it's the van's got, 40, 50, 60, 70,000 miles on it, and it's got some build, get it, and because it's going to be a lot cheaper. You're basically, depending on the electrical system, depending on what it's got in it, I mean, you could save yourself thousands of dollars and live in it for a little bit and then change it and make it the way you want it. What's going on, Desert Deb? How's the weather in Barstow? Van Girl Cheryl in the house. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I think a lot of our Canadian friends are gone. I don't think we have any of our Australian friends in here. Empty van, 2024, 45,000, 25,000 miles on it.
Well, that sounds
right? I mean, you're talking about a 15 to 20,000. Is it a transit? Is it a 350 transit? I'm imagining she's looking specifically for a transit. That's how I know. Johnny Lightning in the house. It's hot and smoky here. You guys, I don't know how you do it. Hot and smoky. You guys have 9 minutes to put your questions in the chat if you have any, because at 9 o'clock on the money, we are going to be visiting outside under the porch fan, and we're going to let you guys go. Mid-roof.
That would work.
I'm going to do a ring. Mid-roof, 45,000? How much is it?
That's how much it is?
Mid-roof, 45,000.
It's only got 25,000 miles.
Right. That's a win, 25,000. It's broken in. The things that are going to go wrong have already gone wrong. I really liked the one you did recently for a lady that didn't want a water tank and had light wood, dark trim, and a sign saying, I need a little coffee and a whole lot of Jesus. That may or may not be Nancy Bear. She may or may not be in the chat, loving it when people are loving on her van. She's got a good van. She helped me with that. She was here at the shop. When are you heading to the Smokies? Maybe Thursday night. Maybe first thing Friday morning. We'll wake the roosters up and go. She's here. There's your van. She loves it when people love her van. And she brought it back and just recently, and she's got it decorated. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. I love it when people love their vans. I talked to Patricia yesterday or the day before, and her and Kurt are out in the van and loving it. And I love that. Clara will be watching this rerun later. She loves her van. Clara's going to be having a back procedure. Pray for Clara in August. The end of August. Pray for Clara. Clara, if you don't like prayer requests, I'm sorry. I think she does, though. Love your van, Nancy. Love your van. Which is better when installing solar panels? To a Blue Eddy? Series. You want that high voltage. You want the high voltage on the input. I keep sending the video to all my friends. I love that. I love that when it happens. Yep. And then, guys, Patty and Teresa will be traveling tomorrow. Keep them in your prayers. Me and Debbie will be traveling Thursday and Friday. Pray for us. And, guys, I have a friend who is dealing with some cancer. If you guys could pray for Greg, I would appreciate that. Anybody else dealing with anything that we know of? God is good. God knows. We'll let him take care of the rest. Thank you, guys. You bet, Patty. You don't have to pray for my finger anymore. I feel like it's good.
One more treatment.
I was. I had those pliers on my hand. And I was like, please, God, make it like so. I said, come on, God, make this work. I was. Covering the tribe. There you go. There you go. Happy travels and God bless you. Thank you, guys. Yep. Yeah, Greg and Louise. That would be awesome, guys. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. For Claire, Greg, and Patty's travel.
Traveling circus.
Yep, circus. Yep, traveling circus. It might be a circus. It might be a circus.
Has been so far.
I don't know if we can pray to see bear or not. Debbie, you want to see a bear?
As long as I'm not the bait.
As long as I can run faster than everybody else, I don't care. I need some prayers here. Dang gum allergies. Closing up my airway at night. Oh my goodness. Sleep in that recliner. You got to sleep sitting up. You know, I see those things that people are putting on their nose or black or something. Closing it. Elevate the head of your bed.
Elizabeth Crow.
And this is the nurse in me. I have to tell you guys, after OR, we would give everybody an incentive spirometer, and because they're going to go back to the room and they're not going to move around, they're not going to do anything. And when you think about what that is, it's a little plastic machine. If anybody's ever had surgery and has seen one, and you put this little hose in your mouth, and the purpose is to inhale slow and steady, but as deep as you can. That expands those lungs. So think about it. When you're getting sick and you just kind of feel under the weather in the upper respiratory, do those incentive spirometer exercises like 10, and then every time a commercial comes on, no, don't do that, because that could be forever or never. But do like just and exhale, and then that's exercising that gunk out of those lungs. And I promise you, you will not feel worse than you already feel. You should feel better. Low-grade fever, cough, incentive spirometer. You don't need a tube in your mouth. Put a straw in your mouth. Put a straw in there. Yep. I promise you, it'll hurt, but it'll work. Floss. Roy has a QQ about.
I just answered that one.
Oh, good. I like Thinsulate. Wool can compress as you go down. Oh, Havelock wool. And it's like, depends on how you're going to install it, because if you're going to spray it but I had Havelock wool in my van, and in December I gutted my van. And when I gutted my van, say this is the top of my van, my Thinsulate all the way around the top of my van was down here because of the driving and the vibration. And if it could settle, it settled. Not Thinsulate, Havelock wool. Havelock wool. Havelock wool settles. So I use Thinsulate now. I use Havelock wool. I love stuffing all those hard to reach places with it. I had Havelock wool in my van. I went ahead and put that back up and put Thinsulate over it so that it couldn't move. So, in the videos, they're like, oh, you can tape it up. You can put some cord across it. Yeah. My wall's settled. I can tell you, though, it's in my ceiling. It's in my floor. No problems. Oh, is it 9:01?
Elizabeth Crow had a question.
Elizabeth has a question.
It's back a little ways.
Elizabeth, I have her van. I better answer her questions.
She said, are you able to squeeze spaces like mine in between those full builds?
Are you able to squeeze phases? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. We do. She's asking, like, say I've got a full build here and somebody needs a fan put in. We do that all the time. Because here's the thing. We work 9 to 5, basically 9 to 5. If somebody needs a fan put in, it doesn't take a long time. We will squeeze that in. If somebody needs a window put in, we'll squeeze it in. Sometimes I work on the weekend. I am working for a flushing toilet. No, I'm kidding. So we do extra work all the time here. Don't hesitate to reach out to me and we'll get you in. We do all kinds of like shore powers, windows, fans, air conditioners, all kinds of stuff. Now, there are things that we will not do. If it takes more than a couple of days and you only have a couple of days to leave it here, not likely, because I don't want to push another client off because you've got a week-long project and we're trying to squeeze it in. If you're BFFs with my client, you can maybe get a go-around on that. But otherwise, we do it fair here. We try and be fair. I try to be fair to Sean. I worked him hard this summer, this spring. April and July were brutal. And I promised him I wouldn't do that the rest of the year. The rest of the year, if you've got small projects, hit us up because I had a van cancel and I need a little bit of breathing room and I'm just doing projects this fall. And I need to make enough money to go to Baja. It's a necessity that I get to Baja. All right, guys, it is 9 o'clock. Thanks for spending the hour with us. You guys, thank you for all the people that are praying for the prayer requests that we listed. Crystal will be praying for you. Guys, take care. We'll see you next Tuesday. See you Sunday on the premiere. It may or may not be a van tour.